Tony Lacantro, and I'm at the Low Emissions Conference here in Perth, and I'm joined today by the Managing Director of Renascor Resources, code RNU, Mr. David Christensen. G'day, David.
Good day, Tony.
Here, so we're at the Low Emissions Conference, and I believe Renascor are involved in graphite. Can you tell viewers a little bit about your company?
Yeah, we have a graphite project. About 2 years ago, we discovered a large graphite project off the coast of South Australia's Eyre Peninsula. We've drilled it out. We originally thought this was something that would slot in nicely as a low-cost Australian producer. We've since significantly expanded the size of the resource. We've been able to prove up a high-quality graphite product, and earlier this year we completed a pre-feasibility study that shows we can produce what looks like to be amongst the lowest graphite producers globally. So we now think we have what may be not only a competitive Australian graphite project, but one that could compete with any new graphite development in the world.
So what stage are you in the development of the project?
So we completed our pre-feasibility study. We're now working our definitive feasibility study, which we expect to have completed towards the end of the first quarter of next year.
Okay, and then if all successful and you're able to secure finance, when could you be in production?
We could be constructing a mine as early as the end of next year and producing graphite by 2020.
Okay, there's lots of different types of graphite on the market. What differentiates your graphite?
Yeah, I think what differentiates our graphite is we can produce a high quality graphite product for a particularly low cost. And we can do that because of the shape of the ore body. Graphite's relatively common as a mineral, but it just so happens this graphite deposit, it's called the Sevier graphite deposit, has a high concentration of near surface graphite, and it's flat lying. And that translates into a very low mining cost, which gives us a low operating cost. So we can produce this high quality graphite, get it to a high purity with a favorable flake size distribution so we can sell it at premium prices, but we can do it for a particularly low cost. We believe our operating cost is going to be amongst the lowest operating costs in the world.
Okay, so investors are always after milestones. We know that you're doing the DFS. Are there any other news items in between?
Yeah, there'll be a number of news items. We, having only recently completed the pre-feasibility study, we're now able to have more serious offtake discussions with potential customers, and we also have a line of sight on potential production. This means we can start to have more serious offtake discussions. Offtake is one of the key parameters in order to put together to get financing. So we expect to be busy on offtake. We expect to be busy on definitive feasibility study work programs. We just released some of the results from our infill drilling that have shown really continued near-surface high-grade graphite. We expect to have additional results coming forward as we push through our DFS by the end of the first quarter of next year. And we're fully funded to completion of DFS. We have a healthy cash balance at the end of the last quarter. It's been a tough equity markets, but we're at the stage now where we can complete our definitive feasibility study. The next time we ask the market for money should be at a point when we're at decision to mine.
Yeah, all sounds very good. Thank you.
All right, thank you.